How's it going, guys? Sandris Sedis here, and today we are training our side pressure. So I am still recovering after World Championship and I am in my post-competition period where I don't really follow any plan. I just kind of a freestyle, and if I feel like training, I go to gym and do some general stuff or just the exercises I haven't done in a long time and I want to do. So I don't have a particular plan that I'm following, and at this period my workouts may consist of one exercise and one exercise only, or couple exercises, or I just come into the gym, do some general stretching, a little bit of massage, and that's pretty much it for me. So that's how I rest after competition. You can obviously do nothing as well, just 2-3 weeks, just take off completely. But I'm not like that, I need to do at least something to keep me in some kind of a shape at least. So that's why we are doing side pressure today, just wanna check some things out, maybe things I haven't done or haven't done in a long time, and hopefully it's a good workout. So what we are doing today? Today I'm gonna be doing side pressure from middle pulley with a fat handle like this. Just a simple fitness handle with a fat grip on it, obviously rolling. And today I want to test my Bulgarian side pressure. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get behind my shoulder and I'm just gonna push down and flex my wrist like this. So in order to go sideways with whole body, I'm just pressing to the pad and keeping my elbow static into the pad and just pushing through sideways like this. And I'm gonna use a pin pad as well, so to keep it somewhat relative to the match and to see how far I need to press to get the level that is required. This first set I'm just warming up and using just 10 kilos. Okay, I have added another 12 kilos, so 22 kilos now. Let's see how it feels. Wrist feels okay, and side pressure as well. So as you can see, I'm not pulling towards myself, but I'm going just sideways and downwards. So this is the movement, and I'm staying a little bit outside my shoulder, but that's because just to give that extra stretch in the tendons, so I'm able to go to the side. Obviously, I do not recommend this kind of a side pressure exercise for any beginners or new arm wrestlers, but for advanced arm wrestlers, just something to work on with your regular training and something to test out once in a while. That's not too bad. Okay, do the right arm. As you can see, I'm fully extending my wrist when I release the weight, and I'm flexing in as much as I can when I pick up the weight, so everything stays active. $32 kilos now on the cable. Let's see how this feels. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. After Worlds, my left arm and my left shoulder was bothering me quite a bit. I couldn't go to the side really. Just couldn't connect anything in the shoulder and in the elbow. So it's slowly coming back, slowly, you know, week by week, it's getting better. And still a little bit of soreness around here and a little bit of stiffness as well, but it's getting better. My right arm is pretty good. Nothing really hurts, you know. I can go pretty hard in training and in table practice. Only thing is my wrist and my thumb, not quite recovered, you know, after that heavy fight with a Uzbeki guy. Nearly ripped my thumb right off, but as I said, slowly getting better and slowly getting, you know, back in training shape. Not competition shape, training shape. So yeah, that's what we want to do, you know. We want to stay healthy, we want to stay, you know, ready, you know, when we need to start preparing seriously, you know, we are ready to crush it. So this is how my setup looks like. Just a table attachment, simple handle with a fat grip, obviously a table, and some weights at the bottom. So really simple setup, but really effective. So let's do the right arm now. As you may notice, you know, during the exercise, I also did some elbow movements, and that's because this exercise you can perform in many ways, you know, depending on what you need on the table. So I'm keeping my elbow in the front when I'm only going to the side. Bam, bam. Now I'm very much in opponent's side, so from this position it is really hard to press, but if you can do it, this is gonna help you. So we can call it step one to winning the match. So what we do next? So we are pressing the side, we feel we can't press anymore, you know? It's not going. Our opponent is controlling our hand and we really can't do anything here. So what you can do next is get the elbow closer to you, like this. So get it close, and now you can press quite comfortably. So you wanna check out all those movements in a training, and you wanna, you know, really feel your arm, your muscle connections on a table, you know, what you need to activate at what time. So let's say I'm going to the side right away. It works great, you know. I'm going to the side again. Next opponent turns me in. You know, uh-oh, what can I do? Pressing the side, I feel I can't press. Now, what you need to do, try to get him closer to you, you know. Try to get the center of him, get him closer, and maybe now you can press to the side, you know. Obviously you gain all this knowledge and ability through experience and competing in many competitions and with many opponents, but basically you wanna adjust during the match, you know. If it's not going your way, what can you do, you know, to win over the match and win your opponent. So 42 kilos now on the cable. Let's see how this feels. Starting to get a little bit heavy. Yeah, feels good. Don't feel any pain at the moment, which is good as well. And one more thing, which is really important for pulling in a hook. So our opponent has really good lock here and we can't press to the side. Again, what you want to do is look for weak points in his arm. So here it's not gonna go there because of a bone lock. It's lock position. Only way to go through there is to break opponent's arm. So what else can we do? We can probably open his biceps. So in order to do that, we need to, again, what I showed earlier, bring back closer to us and pull in a downwards motion, like this. So it looks something like this. Usually in a hook you will try to go here, but in order going to the side, we are going and pulling here. So under our body, we are applying the down pressure on opponent's arm and trying to open up his biceps like this. And usually it works. So I use this technique in my match against Uzbekistani arm wrestler in Worlds. So I got turned into the hook and I feel that I can't go really to the side. So I adjusted during the match. You can see that I'm working actively with my back. I'm moving my elbow back and forth, trying to open up his biceps. So when I had the control over the center and over my back, I then applied rotation together with this down pressure. So I was pumping slowly until his biceps opened up and I won the match. Okay, 42 kilos right arm. Going pretty easy so far. Let's add another 10 kilos and see how it feels. Alright, getting to some serious weight now. 52 kilos. Let's see if we can, you know, even lift it. Yes, we were able to. Let's do the right arm. So with the right arm, I'm gonna do first couple of presses, just to the side, purely on power and tendon strength. Next attempts, I'm gonna try to bring it closer to me, use my back actively, back and forth, to win the advantage. So let's see how it goes. Something like that. So first 3 reps I just went like this, and next ones I went like this under myself, pulling not to the side but really pulling downwards. So applying down pressure and trying to open up my opponent's biceps. Okay, the weight is up to 62 kilos. Let's see if we can do this. To be honest, that was pretty easy. Obviously, there are no major wrist movement anymore, because with the waist this big, it's pretty impossible to turn it in. But as long as your wrist and fingers aren't opening up, it's fine. So a little bit of wrist flexion at the end of the movement is acceptable as well. And obviously you won't be able to curl it in as much from the start unless you are a Levan or something. But other than that, this works as well. Let me show you the weight. So this is 20 on the top and 1, 2, 3, 4 tens and a loading pin. That's pretty significant weight, judging my current form. And by the end, my wrist starts to give in a little bit, but from the sideways perspective I think we can go more, so let's try that. Okay, the last set today with 72 kilos. Feels really heavy. Let's see if we can pick it up. I can only do that for one time and then my wrist gives in. Same with right. 2 surges and wrist gives in and breaks. That's the video today, guys. How to do Bulgarian style side pressure and how to adjust your positions on a table during a match. That's how you can apply different pressures during arm wrestling match, and that's how you can find weak spots of your opponent. And that's how you can overturn the match in your favor. That's it for me today, guys. See you soon.